hey guys, this is Vaughn, and welcome back to Well Done, my Let's Play on the VintageBeef Fan Server. And I don't know why I'm in F5, I just am. I felt like doing it. Hello? Hello? Do you know where I am? Do you know where I am? I have expanded my little house on the island. I've always had this little place. This is like my storage room, and I just decided that it needed a second floor. I was going to put a bed in here, and I was like, I could put a bed here, but it would have been fine to put a bed like right there, but it's such a small little place. I was like, why would you not utilize all of your space? So I put a second story on it, and I'm quite pleased with the way that looks. Just, it's a lot more spacious, and now you've got like a bedroom, and I kind of personalized it with a painting and a plant and some basic necessities. Yay. I've done a bunch of little things off camera. One of the other things that I did to this house, for whatever reason, I decided to extend the backyard. So I just put out, I think it was just too wide here. Yeah, you can see where I've added the dirt because the grass doesn't extend. So I added 3 layers of dirt and pushed it out a little bit. Why? I don't know. I just thought that we needed a little bit more space back here. It's like a backyard, right? You should have some space. I made the house... I don't want to say that the house is too big, because I think it's a very good-sized house, but I didn't make it big enough for a little yard. You know, if you're going to live on a floating village, you're going to want to stretch your legs a little bit. Right? Right? So that's what I did. This chicken has been stuck here, and I keep killing them. I'll kill them. Whenever they end up here, I'll kill them, and then another one always ends up here at the end. Like, later on, there will be another one there. Guaranteed. Let's put his chicken flesh back in this bin. I am back from PAX Prime. Some of you may know that because you watched my Red Cube series, and I had already mentioned that I was back on that series. But I wanted to mention that I am back here. There's something over there that we need to check out. I've also done some other work. I'll show you in a little bit. I'm gonna think we're gonna work on the school today. So I've got the school stuff in my inventory. You may also notice that this has changed. This is where that wheat farm was. So the farm, or it was a farm, potato, carrot mess of nothingness. So it is gone now, and now I've got a gate here, and I've got a gate here, and so now you could theoretically, there's a boat out here. Theoretically, you could take your boat. Theoretically, now this is just theoretically. Don't take it too. Oh God, boats. How do they work now? Oh God, it's gonna break. Theoretically, you could take your boat and launch or land it here. Just put it in here like that, and then get out, and then you could close the gate, and yeah. That's the idea behind it. I don't know that it's actually gonna work because boats. But yeah, so that farm is now gone because if you remember in the previous episode, and this is when we use this gate because the tree farm is working. In the other episode, we built... The previous episode, is there a gate on this side, too? There should really be a gate here. But in the previous episode, we built the farm, a nice big farm over here. And as you can see, I've actually put the roof on it. Quite a lot of half slabs there, but I think it looks nice. And it keeps the rain out when it rains, which is definitely nice. And look at all the crops coming in. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is much more efficient than what that little circular one was. And if you could imagine like a whole village full of like people, this might come close to feeding them, you know? Like, probably still wouldn't be enough, but it's certainly going to get a lot closer than the other one would have. And while I was away at PAX Prime, which I will talk about, apparently I got a visitor who came over here and explained to me why this post is wrong. Apparently it's too long. So let's go see what he says. But yeah, I had a great time at PAX Prime. I had a really good conversation with Good one night, and I will talk about that in a little bit. But you guys might not like what I have to say about it. Saw episode 87 and facepalmed. 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block, 5 block long. Well, there's your problem, lol. Yep, there's your problem, lol. Had to figure out how you did the inside. Yeah. Well, thank you, Lemur, for explaining to me my own derpitude. How did I do the inside? I don't even know. Like, how did I... The inside looks fine, so I don't know how I messed it up. But whatever, that's the problem there. And let's take all this stuff down, and you can probably see I laid the foundation out. You can see there, that's the foundation for the school. It's probably not quite as wide as I should have made it, but I think it's fine. It doesn't need to be a big school. I plotted it out to have about maybe 12 desks, maybe not even that many. But I'm gonna tell you about this conversation that I had with Good while I take this down and we work over there. And I need to turn this music down 1 second. My headphones are just too efficient because that music was deafeningly loud, and it was only on like 7. Okay, how did we get up here? Is there a ladder? Is that what it is? I think it's a ladder. So I stayed with Good and Pause at PAX Prime. We stayed at Seth Bling's house, which was really cool. Kind of crazy to think that, you know, I know these guys well enough that I can do something like that. A lot of people get like jealous of me doing that, and I'm not really jealous of it myself, but it's still a little surreal at times to think, you know, these guys like you enough to put up with you like that. It's really flattering more than anything. Although I've gotten past all of the apprehensions that I used to have. I used to feel like I didn't belong, like they were kind of humoring me, and I think that most of that feeling has gone now. I really feel like they want me around. Like they would not invite me to stay with them at Seth Bling's house if they did not want me to actually be there. So that feeling of not belonging has definitely faded, which is super duper nice. Okay, so I think that's all taken care of. I'll move that box later. The mob farm is still doing well. I've done a little more caving, and it's making mobs. I used some of the skeleton bones and had some nice bone meal the other day. Let's go over to the school real quick, and I will tell you about this conversation. So Good and I, whenever we hang out, we always end up staying up until 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 in the morning talking, because Good likes to talk and I like to talk, and we're both kind of night owls, so after everybody goes to sleep, we get all the things off of our chests that we were waiting all day, I guess, to do. And it's always nice. So one night, we're really late at night, talking at night, because it was late at night. And we started talking about my YouTube channel. He just recently did a map with me, as some of you guys know, Chronotide. Very nice of him. He did it, I mean, I suggested it to him. I'm taking a drink of water, 1 second. And that was the loud clinking of the glass on the floor, on the desk. I suggested the map to him as a way for us to both have some content. And here's the thing. So I'm gonna put these desks down. Let's see. Put desk there. Yeah, that'll be good. I did it as a way for both of us to have some content to put up while we were at PAX Prime. But of course, you know, he gets a million people asking him to do stuff with him, and so it was just very nice of him to actually be willing to do something with me. And that didn't result in a whole lot of subscriber boosts on my end. My Sims 2 series is actually doing better right now than that is, the Chronotide. Probably because a lot of people were watching it on Goog's channel instead of my channel, which I totally get. Oops, that's not right. But, you know, I said, one of the things I said was, you know, what can I do to improve my channel, or, you know, do you think this is good, or do you think that's good, or whatever. And I can't remember exactly how we got onto it, but one of the things I asked was, do you think, in your professional opinion, as someone who is trying to grow their channel and maybe someday even go full-time with it, do you think, Mr. Boulderfist, that I should quit the VintageBeef Fan Server? And the general consensus, he said, was yes. Yes, I should. That if I want to be VanRyder, or just Vaughn, and not just Vaughn of the VintageBeef Fan Server, I should quit the fan server. And I should go and do my own thing, and not be associated with the fan server anymore, because nobody really takes a fan server person seriously. And that sucked to hear, because I really like playing on the server, and I really like the people on the server, and I've been on the server for a long time, and that's not going to work there. And I feel like I belong here, you know? But I got on the Red Cube server recently, and I've only put out about, I don't know, 7 episodes of that server so far, and pretty much all of those episodes have already done much better than my episodes on the VintageBeef Fan Server do, and I've known for a long time that that's just the case, like, that being on a fan server is, it just, I'm a fan, you know? I am a fan of the guys, and I love it, but I would also like to do this full-time if possible. I would love to do it full-time. Let's see, we need desks, I think. Let's see how desks look. I don't know if we need desks. I just want to see how desks look. But we need to get desks, we need more sticks. And to get more sticks, we need more of these guys. So I'm not quitting right away, but it probably will happen. And I'm really sad to say that, because I know a lot of you have followed me for a long time on the server, and a lot of you watching it are on the server and really, you know, are my friends and like playing with me and stuff. But I think it's time. I would like to say that I'm not gonna quit forever. I mean, there's the way the whitelist even works on the server is like nobody can be unwhitelisted, basically. Like, once you're whitelisted for life. So yeah, I like the desks. We'll do desks. I'll be on the server forever, basically. I just don't think I'll LP on it anymore, and if I'm not LPing on it, I don't know how much time I can dedicate to playing on it, because my time will be spent on Red Cubed or whatever other server that I'm playing on at the time. So what I want to do is finish up my projects, finish up the floating village, finish up my house back at the Pumpkin Island. It still doesn't have a ceiling or a roof, so do those 2 things, and that'll probably take me quite a while yet. Probably at least until the end of September, if not into the start of October. My plan is to be done with, or to have my final quote-unquote episode on the VintageBeef Fan Server up by Minecon, which is November. Well, I leave for Minecon, I think, October 31st. So the end of October, I would like to have finished on this server. Just that way I can start Minecon truly as just Vaughn and not as VintageBeef Fan Server member or something. It sucks, I know, and we've had a lot of people leave the server recently, which additionally sucks. I don't want to make it like a mass exodus, because I really like the server, and I really like the people on the server, and I hate to leave the server. Now, I didn't leave enough room to build walls around this house. Well, I guess that's okay. We could just put, you know what we could do is, well, that torch is gone forever. We could just, kind of like I did at some of the other places, we'll just put posts up, and then we'll put the roof on top of the posts. But yeah. It's something that I've known has been coming for a long time, and I just wanted to ask Good for his honest opinion, because I really respect his business sense, and I knew that if that's what he thought was best for me, that was probably what was best for me. And then, even after that, after I got home from PAX with that thought in my mind, I messaged Beef, and I asked him the same thing. I said, Good and I had this conversation, and his suggestion is that I quit, and do you think that is best for me as well? And basically, he said the exact same thing. You know, if you want to do this full time and be taken seriously, that torch is also gone forever. It's time to let go. And I've known it. I think a lot of people have known it. It's interesting because every time, like when I joined the Red Cube server, a lot of the people on this server asked me if I was going to quit playing on this server, and I said no. Why would I do that? I love this server. This is my main LP series. Why would I leave my main LP series and all of my friends to go on and play on another server where I barely know anyone and I have no materials and they're all established in their little cliques and everything? Why would I ever do that? But they knew. They knew that the best thing for my channel would be for me to move on to a series by myself. And I think, you know, deep down inside I knew as well. I was just putting off the inevitable. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got a jukebox. Put that there. Actually, I don't see if villagers are ever here. Oh gosh. Well, that's gone now. Let's go get that. If villagers are ever there, then they'll be able to jump on that and get out, and I don't want that to happen. That's a hole. Just doing that to get some air. Hey, that torch is not gone forever. That torch is with me now. With me. And I'm not going to be able to... I'm going to have to jump up here, open my inventory, grab this guy, and do that. So, yeah, I think they all knew, and I've known. I've just been putting it off, and the time has finally come. But, you know, it's bittersweet, because as sad as I am to leave the server, I'm really excited to know that I am at a point where I can leave the server, where my channel is growing at a rate that I feel is enough that I need to worry about such things as those, you know? So that's pretty awesome when you think about it. Sad, but awesome. So I am out of food, man. I mean, I have lots of food. It's just I don't have it with me. Let's go get some food before we starve to death. Yep, we're gonna starve to death very soon. But yeah, I totally had like a plan to throw a contest on the server as well, and I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore. I mean, I'll still, I think, be partially involved in the server. I may still be able to get on for certain events, although I'll feel kind of guilty if I do that, because people... I don't want to take a spot on a special event from someone who plays actively on the server. I don't know. And I don't want members to hate me. Am I disconnected? Am I not eating? Why am I not eating? Alright, let me relog. Okay, I'm back. It was really weird. I don't know what was going on there. But I am back. And I was saying, I really don't... One of the things that worries me the most is that some of my friends, I feel, are going to think that I am selling out, I guess, maybe, is the term. Like, I'm so famous, ha ha ha, I'm going to go join some other famous server and leave you guys behind, and that's not... I hate the thought that that's what people are going to think, and I don't know if there's anything that I can do to persuade people that that's not true, because I am going to be basically kind of doing that. I'm going to be joining another... Well, I've already joined the other server, and I'm going to be playing on it and LPing from it instead of this server from now on. But hopefully people who are really my friends will know why I'm doing it. That, you know, that it's for the best of my channel, for the... It's a possible potential career for me, you know, and will understand that will understand and accept that as fact, and not be like angry with me or jealous or whatever. I just remembered I brought the materials for a blackboard, so let's see if we can get something that would look kind of cool as a blackboard. We're gonna make it 3 wide, and I'm gonna put it up on this, something like this. Yeah, I think the people who are really my friends, who are really truly my friends, will be happy for me, and will be, you know, will encourage me to do what I need to do. Oh, this bugs me. I can't put it back one more because of this sign, but I don't... What if we made the chair out of a different material, like that? Then it wouldn't blend in as much. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think my real friends will be able to support me. And I guess this will be one way to see who are my real friends. But needless to say, yeah, that's what's happening. I'm sorry. I hope that you guys will come and watch me on Redcubed as well. You know, I think I would really prefer it to be another 2 blocks that way. And I've got the ink sacs and I've got the clay. They're just not cooked. So I will put those on later. I wanna make some more furniture. I've got a little globe. We could put a globe up. This is something that Beef had in his school on his old village island, and he put vines on it, and I don't have any vines out here, which sucks. I thought I did, and I don't. You know what else might look nice? It would be expensive. Let's make an anvil. I bet that sitting on top of an anvil would look pretty cool. So, that globe is going to be, instead of a globe of the Earth, hello zombie flesh, where did you come from? Instead of a globe of the world, it's going to be a globe of the ocean. So that's why it's all blue. It makes sense, right? But yeah, I'm excited about Red Cube, and I'm excited about the future of my channel. There's going to be some really, hopefully, exciting things coming up. People keep asking me if I'm going to join the Minecraft server. That is not something that has been decided. I cannot say that I will or will not join, but as of right now, I am not joining the Minecraft server. Who knows what's going to happen in 6 months? I'm not going to hold my breath. Obviously, I would love to be on the server. If they ever wanted me to join, I would do it in a heartbeat, but we have never discussed it in any seriousness, and so basically, that's why I joined the Red Cube server, because I was like, I can't sit around waiting forever for something to happen, and it's not going to happen if I'm on the VintageBeef Fan Server. What am I doing? I want to get iron. Do I even have enough iron to make an anvil? I think I do. So we only need 3. So yeah, that's part of the reason why, because I really want to take my channel to the next level, and I feel like this is what's required. So I hope you guys all understand that, and I appreciate you doing such things as these. Let's take this guy back. I may at some point bring back some vines. I've been trying to not bring anything back to the island that I can't get from the island, because I want it to all be self-sustaining. So all of this wood has been harvested, at the tree farm, and all of the food that I eat has been grown or harvested at the farm here, and so on and so forth. But vines, man, I can't get vines. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I got to admit, it might look a little bit better facing this direction though. Yep, I like that. And then if I put some vines on it, it'll look pretty good as a globe. I like it. Dang it, I like it. Now I feel bad that I'm gonna have to cheat and get freaking vines there. Alright, so I think we're going to put a roof on it, and then we're going to call it good. I don't even know that I need to show the whole roof. Oh, crap, I didn't get the clay. Why don't you guys tell me, do we want a pointy roof or do we want a slab roof? That's a pointy roof. That's a slab roof. Think I want a pointy roof. So we'll do stairs. It costs more, but, it's weird, like, since I'm thinking now in terms of, like, okay, finishing projects so that I can, quit and move on to something else full-time, I'm definitely more like, oh, well, it doesn't matter, I'll just use everything up, I don't... like, sometimes, like, okay, when we reset the map recently, like, a couple months ago, we reset the map, and I had all of these, like, awesome weapons that I had never used because I didn't want them to get used up and never, I didn't want to lose them or use them and not be able to repair them or whatever. So instead of ever using these awesome weapons, they just sat in a chest forever and then were deleted. And since then, I've been trying to use things more, and now that I know that I'm going to be probably finishing up on this world in the next couple months, I feel a lot more like, oh, I'll just use it. It doesn't really matter. It also runs the risk of turning into, well, why bother? Like, well, I don't want to start a new project because XYZ. It's just going to go away. I'm going to start focusing on another server. But I'm pretty good at talking myself out of that sort of thing, so that's good at least. The one thing I'm really sad about is my donation haul, because it's so pretty and so cool, and it took so long to get all that dang quartz, and it's still not 100% finished, and that's the one thing that I'm like, I really want to finish it and make it the best that it is, because you guys deserve that. If you've donated to me, you deserve to have your... Oh, that reminds me, I got another donation from Monk with a Knife. He donated $25 while I was at PAX, specifically 4 PAX, which is like the freaking most awesome thing ever. And the night that he donated it to me, he donated $25. I went out to dinner with Good and Paz and Seth Bling and Kurt and Lorgon 111 and Aurelian and Captain Sparkles and a bunch of other people, and I got like this amazing sushi, and my bill was $25. So it was like the perfect, it was like, hey, you basically bought me a bunch of awesome sushi, so thank you so much for that. I promise that next time I'm back on the island, we will put your name up, and it'll be official. Well, your name is already up. I will recognize you once again for your contribution, because I really appreciate it. Money is super tight these days. My job is just about to start up again. I work in education, but I won't get my first paycheck until the end of until, let's see, September 20th, I think, is when I'll likely get paid. No, wait. Probably October 20th. I don't know. It'll take a long time. So I only get paid once a month, so it really sucks. And I've got some savings, but they're pretty much out now. I'm living on a credit card right now, and hopefully I'll get a YouTube payment of a couple bucks one of these days. But so yeah, that meant a lot to me, and it came at a perfect time. So thank you. And I guess we don't really need to see this whole roof, and I'm gonna have to go get some more wood anyway because I don't have enough. Well, that piece is gone. But yeah, you get the idea of what this is supposed to look like. Let's go out here a little bit and see how it looks. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. And I may even, what I usually do is I'll usually put another level out, like, oops. Dang it. It's gonna drop into the ocean, isn't it? Or am I not? Yeah, I caught it. Yeah, I'll put one layer of slabs out like that, and I think it'll look really nice. But I will do that off camera because you guys don't need to see that, and this episode is already really long. So thank you guys, as always, for watching, and thank you for being with me for this whole crazy journey, and I hope that you guys will follow me over on the Red Cube server, or wherever my travels as a YouTuber may take me. It's sad, but this isn't the end yet, so don't be too sad yet. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.